Thank you. High tension is a prevailing American illness. We're all living with all our nerves in action. We're all participating in a national tenseness. And too many of us are paying too high a price in health and happiness for this tension. Too many of us are caught up in what we call the rat race toward success. But fortunately, there are other ways to run the race of life. And fortunately, there are individuals from whom we can learn how to do it. Joe Gordon, the former great second baseman of the New York Yankees, is one such man. He recalls the first World Series he played in. Now, the World Series is probably the most nerve-tensing situation that any athlete can be in. Not only the thousands in the stands, but the eyes of the nation are upon you. Joe Gordon remembers thinking as he went into the series, I wanted to make a great record and hit the headlines. As a result, I was tied up all the time. I became tense and rigid, and I did poorly. In the next series, Joe was wiser. He decided to forget he was playing in a World Series. He determined instead to play ball just as he had on the sandlots, because it is the greatest game in the world. This released the tension in his mind, and therefore in his nerves and muscles. He became a natural player and came through that second series as one of its stars. Now, what Joe Gordon learned is that a careful and consistent cultivation of a relaxed mental attitude is important in reducing tension. Americans are inheritors of the Horatio Alger tradition, strive and succeed. But sometimes it's a mistake to try too hard. Athletes know that trying too hard throws them off their timing. The fine coordination that marks the great figures in sports is attained by taking the game in stride. They do not go into the game to make a record or to get the headlines or to become stars. They play the game for the love of it. They are alert. They play the game with naturalness, and so to the full extent of their ability. Principles of relaxation can be applied by all of us to the game we are all players in, the game of life, as I should like to point out after this word. Whatever your work may be, teaching children, running a business, cooking for a family, working in a factory, or plowing a field, give your job your best. Work hard, slight nothing, take everything in your stride, stay relaxed. Don't try too hard for effect. Do not strain for success. Do your job naturally because you like it, and success will take care of itself.